windows up and get started here. What is this about? Okay. Pippi, try not to be too noisy. All right, remove some of this out of the way. Oh, I love these books. Who's making that noise? Somebody crying? Or is that some other energy? Now, I hope that bird doesn't come back. Mark?
Yeah.
Will you please, well, I'm online getting ready to start this session. Would you just walk to the window to behind the window? You don't have to get in the camera. And look out, make sure that that European starling is not out there getting murdered. All right, I have to log in here on this to get this thing going. Do you see anything out there?
No.
Okay. All right.
Come on.
Don't let Goofball get his feet all dirty. All right, here we go. Dashboard. I'm gonna turn the camera. Hello, hello. I don't have my light fixture fixed yet. Mark had to order one, so we have to deal with what we have. Hope that's okay with everybody. If it's not, oh well. Still not enough light over this table, but hello, hello. Goodness, need to comb my hair. We had a little bird situation, so I was planning on starting at 12, but there had a little bird situation outside that I had. Hello, everyone. Hi. Welcome to Blue Hill Tarot. Thank you so much for stopping. I hope that you can see me all right. This is the best I can do. At this point, my overhead light is not in service. And I moved this floor lamp up a little bit, but really it doesn't do much at all. Really does nothing. But anyway, thank you very much for stopping at Blue Hill Tarot. We are going to do some readings today. Let me say hello. Bob Stress, Jen Love, come on. Thank you so much for stopping today. And please like and subscribe. That is true. I have oftentimes forget to ask that. So just give me a moment here to tune in. The energy is pretty good around this table right now. And then we will do some free readings, and hopefully some of you will decide to donate to my channel for focused readings, or donate any amount to help my animals. There's lots of animals to help, so Any money you donate to me, always remember it doesn't go for my nails. You can see my nails and tell that. But it doesn't go for anything other than pretty much a Chewy bill. Once in a while, it'll contribute to the payment of a huge Chewy bill, which I have lots of those. So, but thank you so much for stopping, and let's get a list going. I'll get a list going here. If you're here for a free reading, please type the word free now. And be sure that you like and subscribe. I will make a list 3 at a time for people who are getting free readings. If you donate to the channel for a focus reading with oracles, is $33. For a tarot reading, it's $22. Any amount, though, will get you bumped up higher on the list. Because I will say thank you by moving you up the list to receiving your energy from me. So that's pretty much the gist of it. No questions in the chat before we ask you. Okay, so if I call on you, then I'll ask you your birthday, the month and the day. And then I will, after that, ask you for your question. Now, if you're getting a free reading, I don't know if I'll answer your question. I'll do my best. One way or the other, I will do my best whether you donate or you don't. But I still would like you to understand that I don't take questions in the chat until you're called. And if you come to this room and you put a question in, boom, throw it right in my face, I will say take that question out, or I'll put you in timeout, because it distracts my energy, the guides I have with me, around me, and I'll start focusing in, whether I like it or not, on what you've asked, and maybe I'll give your answer to someone else, and that's not nice. I don't do that very well, and it distracts me, and then I have to do a whole little new refocusing. So anyway, that's pretty much it. So I will put my self in the right frame of energy to connect. Things are kind of knocked around here because Pippi has been running across the table. There we go. All right, we're going to start with this deck. All right, and this is the Destiny deck. All right, so Bob Stress. Okay. Jen Love, thank you for donating. I appreciate your donations. You guys will be the first to go here. Unless you want to wait until I do, I will give it to you. Bob Stress, I'll ask you, do you want your throw of energy to be right now, the first out of the gate, or do you want to be after 2 free readings? That's your call. I don't care. It's not going to affect the throw. You'll still get the same information. You know that, but it's up to you. Messages, messages. All right. Okay, Bob Stress is first. Who's on first? Bob Stress. All right, here we go. Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. So Bob Stress is a Pisces and is asking about general current energy. That's the query, please. What is the general current energy? So this is going to be a focus reading. So if you come in, if you're coming in for a free reading, just stick around or come in and out, whatever you want. But if we do free readings and we do call you and you're not here, boom, you're out. Okay, you go back to the bottom of the list in the queue. Messages, guidance, All right, here we go. Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. Bob's dress, Bob's dress, Bob's dress. All right. We're going to use this deck and this deck and this. Okay. Bob's dress. Messages. Bob's dress, Bob's dress, Bob's dress. Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. What are the general current energies around Bob's dress right now, please? The energy of decisions, justice, things that are being decided from, by someone else. This can be a Libra, certainly, but it's also an energy of fair and balanced outcomes around things that you may be waiting for that involve paper and whether they're litigious or they're not. If somebody else has some control or power over something that you're waiting on a decision for, understand that you're going to get a fair and balance. It's not going to be necessarily a windfall, but you'll definitely get some type of a decision that's fair and it's balanced. Next is the energy of the Death card. Something is coming to an end. There's an energy of something ending. It could be an ending around something that you're waiting for in regards to decisions or choices. It can also literally be something ending. We have to get some clarity on that. It is in position 2, which for me, position 2 is often connecting with something to do with contracts, deals, and that can be anything from love contracts, money contracts, professional contracts, something where you're making some changes or you're ending. The energy of the Six of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card to show up in position 3. This card is about, what's on your plate, Bobby. These are things that, like your children, your family, your bills, the dynamics of the things that you tithe for, the things that are on your plate that you are responsible for, that you want to continue to maintain. And this is a beautiful energy, positive in position 3 about doing that and then some. Because if you notice, the kitty cat is inside the safe and there's plenty of money behind them. So this is a positive message about taking care of your stuff and having enough to continue taking care of your stuff. And maybe you see that justice, justice energy right there with this card. It certainly connects with, if you're waiting on money decisions, you're definitely going to get some positive balance and fate around that. The energy of you showing up as the King of Cups, beautiful energy, Pisces energy. Now, if we receive any more water energy specific to you, this will indicate another water sign. But as of right now, it feels like this is you. Why? Because it feels like you may be considering ending something around some decision or choice around your life professionally. Or you're waiting on something to do with something financially. This card feels like it connects with you, but I didn't hear your name when the card came out and I saw the King of Cups, so I'm not assigning it to you right now. The energy of the Sun, good outcomes, good omens, a fire sign, Leo, but this is the energy of in regards to movement. With regard, this card is in position 5. Okay, for me, I created this reading for specific energy and placement. So this card in position 5 says the universe has your back around things that you may be wanting or planning or hoping to change. Okay, so that's positive. That's a very positive energy. Your karma and fate right now is this is the energy of stress that you should not ever connect with. I would like to take this card out of every deck that I have, because this is stress that comes through your mind, not your core, comes through your mind when you don't have anything else to think about. This is your brain Your brain is always creating stress. You know, that's the brain. It's figuring out scenarios. It's making, you know, plans around the future, creating scenarios. It's also reflecting on the past, but your brain is never letting you just be you. So this card is a good card to show up in 6th position, karma and fate. So there's not anything good or bad going on that you need to know about right now in regards to karma and fate. Waiting for news. If you are waiting for news, there is news, and it's nice to see that there are 3 sailboats in the Yellow River here. So sometimes we have the 3 of Wands energy and we don't have any boats out on the water at all. This card has some that are close to the shore, so this is a card, an indication of news coming. Oh, and it's good, the victory card. So you have the victory card. Now I can say to you, if you are ending something professionally, if you are changing something around the way that you take care of your plate of responsibilities, if you're planning on changing something, considering changing contracts or decisions, the universe has your back, and there is news coming. It will be coming, and you also have a victory. It will be at least what you want. Now this card will be interesting. This card, Bob, stresses the energy of an unknown variable that could throw a wrench in everything that we have said so far. So let's see what the energy of this card is. The World. So this is positive. Now this card is the World. In regards to sun signs, this connects to a Scorpio. In regards to energy, this connects with the reading very well. Why? Because the energy of the World is the number 21, which translates to the number 3, which for me is the most important number because it's about solving problems. It's about creation. It's about moving to different phases. So all of this would say, you know, indicate that, you know, if you are having some type of circumstances around professional, personal, relationships, the energy around your money, absolutely, you are going to have a victory. This card says that. And you have the energy of moving to a new phase, which says, you know, there's going to be some change. And for me, change is always good. And whenever I connect with the energy of the number 3, which you are, it is the energy of the problem solver. And I do see you as coming up as the problem solver in the energy around you right now. Now, your final card from this deck is the Unicorn. You are taking care of all, staying on top of the things that you need to professionally, personally, around family. The dynamics are good. You see the look on this kitty cat's face. Hopefully you can see it with this terrible lighting. But, you know, you know, the cat is content. You know, you have a lot to stay above, you know, on top of, you know, to do, but you're happy doing it. It feels good. And there is growth around this too. On the bottom of the deck, a message to be grateful. You will have to make some necessary changes, and there will be some consequences around things that are happening in your life right now. We'll see if anything connects with if you're not being grateful or someone around you is being ungrateful. If you have a friend, a family member, a co-worker, any dynamic like that, and they're just being stubborn and ungrateful, I can tell you, hey Alicia, I can tell you that there are going to be consequences in that, and that they probably won't be far. They may be even around right now. So anybody that you're dealing with that's being a bit of a butt in regards to, you know, starting every day saying I'm grateful and I affirm my power to be grateful for whatever the universe brings me. You just tell them, you know, don't come around me with that, because I'm grateful for everything that's happening, good, bad, and in between. I know it's a part of my path to get me where I'm going. Messages, messages. So we'll do some clarity. Oh, was that yesterday? I'm sorry. I forgot all about it. I know you mentioned it to me a few weeks ago, or maybe a few weeks ago was 2 days ago. I don't know. I have been so busy. I showed you the wallpapering that I did in the kitchen, Bob's dress, but yesterday I spent my second day in my laundry room where I put the cat wallpaper, and I just strafed it. I cleaned it out completely, emptied it out. It looks brand new in there. I have to do a video of that too. I love it. I love it. It's so clean. You know, at my core, I'm a minimalist. I like less is more for me. So when things are clean and put away and there's not a bunch of clutter, I'm thrilled. And it's so funny to say that because I have to have all these trees and this stuff for my animals. If I didn't have them, this room would be empty. I would enjoy that, but I'm happier having them. All right, here we go. Who's doing that? The Lovers. Baby? I love that painted wallpaper. I mean, I paid $120 for one roll, and I just got the second roll in the mail. I love it. It's the most beautiful painted wallpaper with those fish on it. I have to do a video. I have 2 videos I keep forgetting to publish on this channel about the wallpaper, the fish wallpaper. I'm going to try to remember to do that today. Clear, clear, clear. So we'll get clarity here. Clarity, clarity. If you're here and you stop in and you're interested in free readings, just hang around or come back, because I do have some people that have been kind enough to donate to my animals. And so I will be doing focus readings for the next at least probably a half hour. I appreciate your support by staying and listening and connecting with the chat, but I will be true to what my session is advertised as regards to free readings. I will do free readings. So for those of you that are here to get some connections with me, I'll be happy to do that also. Okay, Alicia, I'll gladly do a connection for you, but right now I'm doing Bob's dress and then Gin Love, and by that time I'll be ready to connect with you. Hello, hello, happy, happy. Baby, what's the matter? Oh, can't find your baby? Keep looking, honey. She's around here. Baby is looking for her baby, which is a toy ball that she covets. You'll find it. All right, here we go. Messages, messages, messages. Clarity, clarity, clarity. Bob's dress, Pisces. Bob's dress 3. Thank you, Spirit. All right, here we go. First message is the necessary changes. So there's, you know, around this position that you are considering, there's definitely going to be some necessary changes. And this is a positive energy. It's an energy of making changes to adjust to, you know, what's happening. It's fine. The next energy is strength. Beautiful. So you came across very strong in your interview. I love that. And balanced, knowledgeable. I see the infinity sign connecting with you. That is a beautiful energy. The pink roses is a good omen. The lion in this strength card is a passive strength, and I like that. So you present it as a passive, strong energy in regards to changing jobs and the reasons why and how, and therefore what your, you know, your perspective is for considering changing. The Page of Wands, this is about an offer. So this is definitely news about the position that you are considering or will be considering. The Emperor. So beautiful. Wisdom. There's wisdom around you. Now this can be this could be family members, good advice from an Aries. It can be input from an Aries. It can be wisdom from the universe, spirit energy. But you know, this wisdom energy specifically connects with obviously an Aries, but it also connects with you having the wisdom around you to help guide and direct you. So this is a beautiful card to sit with you, the King of Cups. Next we have the energy of fire. So we have somebody, we know we have fire around you. So this is an Aries energy, positive energy. I have to say, I feel a positive energy around an Aries. I think they are, you know, you're really rooting for your success. I'm happy to say that and feel that. I haven't connected with that. The Karma and Fate is the energy of the Eight of Cups. And what is this Eight of Cups? This is leaving something behind. And this is another indication about what I'm connecting with. Now, I know you didn't ask me that, but we're definitely connecting with a trend towards you changing jobs, leaving something behind, and, you know, getting on a path. This card does not connect with Crimson, which would be love. Many of the tarot decks, including the Rider-Waite decks, will have Crimson and the Eight of Cups. Either the person is wearing a crimson cloak or there's some type of crimson in the card's artwork, which indicates putting some type of, you know, a relationship on the back burner. You're not ending it, but you're putting it to the side because it's just too much and you don't know what to do about it. You're not leaving it forever, and most likely you'll come back to it. But this card does not have crimson in it. This is literally getting on your path, focusing on what? Around your path, around your life, your path. So this would indicate Karma and Fate says there will be a change for you. Okay, so now we have the energy of the Nine of Cups. This is the Wish card. You know, I can't make this stuff up. This is news coming and the Wish card. So I would say these are very positive cards together, Bob Stress. News coming in the Yellow River. We have 3 sailboats, and then we have the energy of all the cups and the wishes. The energy of the Wish card. The universe has some energy and control over all things. It's not all free will. The universe is going to guide and direct us whether we like it or not. And the Wish card is when we are esoterically connected, Spirit will help guide and direct us maybe a little bit more when we deserve it. And this card for me is an indication that you do deserve it. And you have the Victory card across from that. Now with the Victory card, we have the energy of the Six of Wands. Oh my God, we have a synchronicity. Sorry, Spirit, I shouldn't have said, oh my God. But anyway, this is a synchronicity in the Victory card. We have the Victory card and the Victory card. So you, if I was a betting person, I would say you have a great opportunity in front of you that may, you know, require some necessary changes. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. But I am saying that if you're wondering, am I going to get a response? Am I going to get an offer? I would say it looks like you are. Now, the unknown variable is the Lover. So this tells me to tell you that the people that are interviewing you or have interviewed you, they're going to be making a decision between you and some other person. But I will tell you now that you will win. That would be my prediction. This is making the best choice. Now, unless you tell me that you really are happier at your other job and your other job works better for you, I would say to you that this Lover's card is about making the choice between two and what's the best energy and the best for the position. And this card, why do I say that? Is because the number 3 is you. The World card is you. Because it is your number, and it does indicate you moving on to something new, a new path, a new direction. And then this card clarifying it with the heart at the center. To me, this is another clarifier that says you will be getting an offer. Now, your final card is security, the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is really, you are the unicorn taking care of what? Your house, your security. When you look at the 4 of Wands, it's about the 4 walls, your life, you know, the things that you tithe for, the things that you're in the safe handing money out for. So to me, it's a done deal. I would say the biggest message I have to you, other than work, is that there is someone around you that may be being a little ungrateful and dealing with consequences. And I know it's not you. So I am going to throw a few destiny cards just to see if you show up immediately, or some other message does. If not, I will throw a few tea leaf tarot and we'll wrap this up. And Bob Stress, thank you so much for donating to the kitty cats and the dogs and any other birds. I do have a bird out there. I'm hoping it's found a place to hide. I chased it around the yard. I don't know what happened to it, but it definitely was off its rocker. A beautiful European starling. Just walking around out in the back here on the patio. Now there's probably 1, 2, 3, at any given time there are many cats that pass through that area back there, and there were 2 that were just right behind as if they were a row of ducklings, but the one in front was swatting. So I got out there just in time. Queen of Diamonds, good message, good message. Business sense, so that's a beautiful energy. And this is a card for Claudia, our friend Claudia, who we haven't seen in forever. If any of you guys see Claudia, be sure you tell her that she's always welcome to stop back in when she feels like it, and she's ready. We love her and miss her. The 3 of Spades. Okay, so this is the first card out. It's you. The 3 of Spades. And so these messages apply specifically to you about what's happening in this reading. You are going to get a fair and balanced offer or outcome. You will have to make necessary changes around your household and your life around this thing. The 2 of Clubs, you also have one of those in your life. 2 of Clubs. I believe you do have a 2 of Clubs energy around you. Maybe not. I can't remember. The 6 of Spades, Karma and Fate. I love that. The 10 of Diamonds. So this is more money, more bennies, more something, because this is King of Cups clarifier. 10 of Diamonds is a money card. So this, whatever this job is, it definitely is going to offer you more security in some form or fashion. The 9 of Clubs. Now, this could be somebody from your current job if you are making any changes and that comes to be and you make that decision on your own free will and you do change. There could be somebody that is really disappointed that you're leaving. That's a fire sign. The 7 of Hearts in the Karma and Fate. That's a message about people around you. Hold on. 10 of Hearts. Beautiful social energy around you. 5 of Diamonds, 9 of Diamonds, and the Ace of Clubs. Okay, so that's enough. Bob Stress, do you have any questions Would you rather I continue with the tea leaf or the destiny? I already have a clear message though. Messages. I'm gonna do these. What is it? What does Bob Stress need to hear right now? Thank you, Spirit. What does Bob Stress need to hear right now? What does Bob Stress need to hear right now? Whew. What does Bob Stress need to hear? Anything out? 2, 1. Anything else? All right, maybe that's more than 2. Taking the bottom one. We're taking the bottom one. Okay, so we have grapes. Time to go out and have fun. I second that. The leg, stepping out into a new experience. The wind chimes, peace and harmony. And the firecracker, excitement. I think you're excited about this. Yeah, it looks very nice. It all connects very clearly. The one message I will give you before I pick up your cards completely is I do have this energy and karma and fate of the 7 of hearts. And that to me is someone around you who you have a love connection with, whether it's family, friends, mothers, fathers, children, partners. There's a reciprocal love connection, and they may be manipulating you a little bit in some way around something. It's nothing big. It is an energy that is asking me to mention it to you when I see it that way. So I am, it's not anything terrible. Somebody may just need to be, and it could be this right here, the person who's just not being grateful. It could even be something around one of the kids being a little bit bratty. I know the feeling about that. I have that in my history with my daughter. No kids are always angels. Anyway, that's it, Bob Stress. Thank you so much for donating. Or it could be your mom. I have to say that too. I hear both of those are possibilities. All right, we're going to go on to the next donation reading. And I will say again, if you're new to the channel and you're here for a free reading, I will be doing free readings. However, I'm always going to honor the people who help me support my animals by putting them on the top of the list and saying how grateful I am. Because all of these sessions add up to maybe a couple $100 in a month net. These types of sessions, and that goes right towards less than one Chewy bill. So I'm grateful for that, and if I had the time, I'd do more of them. But right now, my life is pretty full. So clear. But I will do free readings, and I'm happy to do them. I enjoy talking to you guys and I don't want anyone ever to donate to my channel that, doesn't need to. They need the money for their own path. Just stick around or come in and out, and I'll take the time to connect with you. I'm happy to. Just don't put any question in the chat before it's your turn, okay? That's my biggest pet peeve. Everyone who knows me knows that. All right, clear. The next up is Jin. Let me get the decks clear, Jen. Jen love. The Matriarch. The 9 of Clubs, 9 of Spades, Virgo, Earth energy. I believe the moon is in Virgo now. We had the energy of the fire moon until about 4 this morning. I think that's right. And then we became grounded a little more. Clear. What is the energy around this weekend? Buying a car. What? What kind of car? I like to know before I start what kind of car. Is it a reliable car, new enough to go up and down the road? Have everything you need in regards to tires, brakes, engine, air conditioning. Oh, a rodeo. You know, Jen Love, I had a rodeo when I lived in Colorado. It went up the mountain real well. I had a nice little rodeo. I don't remember what year that was. Oh, shucks. That was in the 90s. Long ago. But it was a good car. What kind of, a Isuzu Rodeo, that's right, 4-wheel drive. I lived right below the tree line when I worked for Clear Creek County in Colorado. And so I needed a 4-wheel drive vehicle, and that was a great car. Messages. So what is the question then? What is the energy around this weekend and buying a car? Oh, okay. Send me a picture then today sometime. I will try to remember to look. You have my phone number, don't you, Jen? So you can always text me. Clear. Jen Love. Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. What is the energy around this weekend and this transaction for Jen Love? Okay, so I'll send it to you in an email. I'll send it to you in an email today, and then you can text me a picture of it. That's easiest for me because sometimes I forget to go on Instagram. Sometimes I go on Instagram and it says somebody wants to write you, and I don't know how to react, so I just scroll out of there, and then I never knew who it was. So, and sometimes when I go on Instagram, I mean, there's like porn that pops up, women and they're self-exposed, and I'm like, what the heck? And then I try to fiddle around and find a way to block it, but I'm not, I don't know why that stuff, I don't understand it. When it happens, I just, have you ever had that happen, Jen? You can probably give me some guidance about that. I do ultimately click up in the right corner and say something, block or something, and it goes away. But it's shocking because I don't know how they find their way to connect. I never certainly wanted to receive that. Does that happen, or is it just some fluke on me? All right, anyway, you don't have to answer here. You can answer in the email. Messages. Jen Love. What's going on around this car situation? What's the energy for this weekend? Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. Jen Love. Messages, guidance, clarity, information. What's going to happen with this rodeo, this Isuzu? Is this going to be a good car for Jen Love? Will it be a car for Jen Love? What are the energies around this? The Hierophant, making a deal. The Page of Wands, that's positive. Haggling. Okay, so we have, if we're connecting with the, hello, Christina. Well, I don't know. My definition of porn is probably not what you guys is definition of porn. I'm an older person, so I can only go with my nature nurture on what it is. So let me just get the cards out. Strength, Eight of Pentacles. Oh yeah, look at that. Your karma and fate is the Fool. Oh, wow, great energy around work. And there you are, Jen. So yeah, right now I'm saying you're getting this car. The Four of Wands is the unknown variable, you going up and down the road, and the energy of the Eight of Cups moving. Yeah, I say in the first layer, there's something going on around this though. I have consequences and the Victory card. And the Five of Wands. So I'm going to say right now, I want you to be sure this car is checked out. Okay? Yeah, because look at the cards on the bottom of the deck. What is that all about? The Spider Big Magic. What is that all about? Well, that's goofy. I'm sorry that you have to behave the way you are, Christina. Yeah, that person may need to be blocked, Jen. It's up to you. I can always do it if you don't. The card of consequences with the Victory card and the energy of the Five of Wands. So that tells me that, you know, this car, we're going to throw some more cards, obviously, but there's an energy of some excitement and hope and karma and fate around this. I do believe there's some tension around this, you know, whoever's selling the car. You're showing up here happy about it and wanting this vehicle. And your, you know, your partner, the Jack of Hearts, is really working hard and he wants to provide this, absolutely. But there's something up with the car itself that I'm concerned about. So if you have someone that's a friend of his that is a mechanic, yeah, I'm concerned. All right, let me get some more cards. Yeah, I would say do that, Jim, because I'm concerned about the bottom of the deck. Really, this card is speaking to me about this car and about the person who's selling it. Yeah, one or the other. Somebody that, or both. Something to do with the wheels or the, whatever holds the wheels on. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know what that means, but something with what holds the wheels on? Nah, I don't know. Clarity, clarity. Just make sure it gets checked out to the best of your ability. I mean, if you're paying $2,000 for a car, you have got to expect some issues. But the thing is, you do not expect or want to purchase a vehicle that has major issues where you're driving down the road and something, you know, bad happens. You know what I mean? I could be totally wrong. I just heard the wheels, holds the wheels. So I said it. It could be totally meaningless. So I just said what I heard. The energy of the Four of Swords. That's your health. The King of Swords. An air sign. An air sign that is involved with your Jack of Hearts or your work or something to do with this situation around this car. Are either one of the people that could check the vehicle out an air sign? The Knight of Wands. The energy of the Six of Wands. Yeah, you can, he will be able to buy this car. This is the Victory card. I think this car is going to get purchased. The Death card. The World. The Eight of Wands. It's going to happen fast, yeah. The Fool again. Look at this. This is you with the Fool. I think, I mean, it looks to me like it's a done deal. Money. The 10 of, and look at this. The energy and the unknown variable is the 10 of Pentacles. The energy of the Wish card. So I'm saying, what does that say? Jack of Hearts has lost all friendship with us. Yeah, I think that there's some hard, yeah, well, you put that right there. There's some hard feelings from somebody that the Jack of Hearts works with or did work with, and that is something that is affecting the Jack of Hearts. The Jack of Hearts is a very loyal kind of a person, and, you know, they don't, I think, you know, it's harder for them to cope with being betrayed, let down. You know, when they get betrayed and let down, they can become manipulative. I'm talking about the Jack of Hearts, okay? This guy is a great guy. He's a younger energy. I've connected with that since I met him. But he is also an energy that's willing to sacrifice for things he cares about. He's very loyal. I mean, there's so many great things about him. However, one of the things, and we all have many, each of us have, I have my own, but one of the things that happens as the Jack of Hearts ages, if people let them down in their life in ways that, you know, they carry, and this Jack of Hearts carries those energies. It can sort of harden them as they get older. So like when this person becomes 40 or 50, they're more apt to be a little bit more manipulative, a little bit more suspicious about being trusting and about giving so much. You understand what I'm saying, Jen? We all develop that harder shell, but it affects the Jack of Hearts more as they go down their soul's path and journey, and they may start to turn it into a way where they're a little more manipulative themselves. I'm not saying this person is doing that and going to do that when they get older. I'm just telling you traits I know from 30 years of doing this and working with this destiny energy. On the bottom of the deck is your father, and there is you, and there is an energy of tension. Okay? All right, let me give some, so I say you're going to get this car. But I say it's got problems. Oh boy, just like my hair, but only more mechanical. All right, let's do some destiny, a few destiny cards. Where's Jen Love, okay? You see the energy of the Fool with you, Jen. And we have the Fool from both decks. We have the Fool in position 6 with Karma and Fate and the World card. What is the World card? It's about you moving up and down the road. It's a new means of solving an issue, of you moving up and down the road. It's a card that we certainly can connect with being a problem-solving energy in Karma and Fate, and you're excited about the possibilities of that happening. And I think it's very interesting that in the unknown variable position, we have this 10 of Pentacles. And we have the energy of the foundation. I believe the Four of Wands. I believe this this Jack is, this is his hard-earned money, and I think that it's connecting with him around making a more secure foundation in your relationship, providing more security between you and him. And I believe that it will. Ultimately, how could it not? Well, Jen Love, does he understand that if the car does have issues, he's going to have to put money in it to make it go up and down the road? Please don't say that. I do not affirm that you feel bad. I do not affirm any reason for you to feel bad. He's making an honest, sincere effort in helping you get up and down the road. Jen Love, you're still the one driving up and down the road. Okay? You're still the one spending, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours every trip, depending on traffic and whatever is going on, going up and down the road. Come on, let's be real here. He's trying to be a part of a solution that needs to happen. Okay? And if he's, I don't think this guy, think he's going to pay $2,000 for a car that is not going to have issues. As long as those issues are not major and that someone around has the resources to correct them, fine. The Ace of Diamonds. Yeah, this is you worrying about money. This is you worrying about money, about him spending this money. And there's no paying back, okay? No. This is not something for you to pay back. You're going up and down the road, the toil of driving up and down the road, sitting in a car for however many hours each way. It's a toil, the stress of traffic, the stress of the life in any state and the traffic and the interstate. It is a toil. So you are not supposed to be paying anybody back. The Ten of Diamonds. This is a big sum of money for him. It's what he wants to do. Oh yeah. The Jack of Diamonds. The Nine of Hearts. You're worried about it causing something. The Ace of Hearts. How beautiful. The Six, Karma and Fate has the Six of Spades. The Joker, I do see there is some problems with this card. That's the Dark Joker. Ten of Spades, there you are, there he is. Yeah. This is his energy carrying this resentment for that air sign. Queen of Hearts, lots of great sex and relationship energy between you. 7. You're, I believe there will be, and there you are at the Karma and Fate with the 9 of Clubs and the Fool energy. I do believe that you're not going to consider that there won't be, some strings attached when this, if you decide to let this gift happen, because there will be strings attached. This guy will definitely expect you to get in that car and drive up and down the road. And as long as you have a car with a clean bill of health, I believe that you will be willing to do that. Thank you, Spirit. I'm not looking at the channel right now, so hold, there he is right there. Thank you, Spirit. Where was that, Jack? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. I don't want to get the wrong energy. Okay, so the Victory card is with the Jack of Hearts, the Queen of Clubs, your Queen, Karma and Fate. Yeah, so I do want to say that I believe this is what? Hello? Yes. So this is you, you know, you were thinking about this as a really big deal, sort of a commitment, a binder between you and the Jack of Hearts. It's stressing you out that this guy, you know, is spending this kind of money. You're thinking about all the work he does. He's a very hard-working person. This is a big expense for him. It is a fated circumstance, and you're worried about, you know, is this going to really make him feel broke? And, you know, the thing is, what I'm saying to you is that, you know, the thing that I connect with around what's going to happen with this gift, this gift is not a gift just from him to you. This is a gift between you both, okay? This is a gift that is a necessary circumstance if he wants to see you, and you have in recent months made the decision to say, listen, I can't do this. And I'm certainly part of saying I wanted you to do that. But this is a gift for him. It's a gift for him as much as it is a gift for you. You have to understand that. It's not like he's giving you this car and saying, okay, you know, I don't care if I don't see you this weekend or next weekend or for 3 months. I just want you. That's what it should be. As far as I'm concerned, he should give you this car. And then even if you can't come every weekend or you can't come for a month, he should still be happy and gay and joyful that you are going to come at some point. And that's how I would say to him, but that's me. Okay, I would say, listen, I really love you, and I love the fact that you're going to give me this car, and you're taking your hard-earned money to give me this gift, and I really love that. It means the world to me in our commitment and our bond. But if you think this means I'm going to run up and down the road more than I have been, you're sadly mistaken. If you want that to happen, then there's going to have to be a place for me to live. And, you know, I won't be doing that. I will be moving there, or you'll be whatever, you know. And that's something for you to figure out. You understand what I'm saying? I still don't think that, you know, you should be running up and down the road every weekend. Now, that's just me. So, whoa, come on. All right. Okay, thank you. Mountain. So we have some messages that are giving me issues because they're falling on the floor. Here it is. Heart. Aw. This is the heart. Love, deep affection, and caring. So this ultimately, this is this person, this lovely Jack of Hearts is doing this. This is an integral part of why this offer is coming, because I believe this person really does care about you. I do see that there's something happening somewhere around the family. There's some disappointment. The weeping willow is an energy that's something between your family tree or his family tree, whether it's direct or distant. Someone may not be really happy at this juncture. This is a challenge. It's going to be a challenge. Getting this. So we have to see. Family matters. Okay, so this is about something to do with the family. There's going to be some challenge, probably related to the Pisces. New creative ideals, new ventures, a fresh start. This is definitely connecting with the car. But on a side note, I did, you know, pick up on the energy of the Pisces, which is your father. The energy of you, and the energy of the Three of Swords, which is the energy of, oh man, why'd you do that? And that is what I think connects to these. So All right, that's it, Jen. Any questions? I'll send you my phone number in the email. Sorry, gotta adjust this bra. And then you can text me over the weekend and I'll text back. We can sort of chit chat that way, okay? Clear, clear, clear. All right, I think I'm done. With the donation readings. I think Alicia had to go back to work, so I can connect with her in a few minutes. Let me get the decks back in order as quickly as I can. I don't know, she said she had to go back to her desk or something. I don't know what's going on, we'll see. I do want to get a list together for people who are here for free readings. Oh, I'm back. Oh, I see that now. Is that recent? I can't tell when that happened. Alicia, my darling, are you here? We will go ahead and make a list for the 3 free readings, and then I will do Alicia's if Alicia is here, and come back to that specific list so you guys can hang around. If not, I will do the free readings, and then when Alicia is a busy goyle. Oh, there. Okay. Hello, Alicia. Clear, clear, clear. Clear. Let me get the decks cleared, and then we will do a donation reading. If you are here for a free reading, you can go ahead and type the word free, and then you can hang around for the focused reading for the beautiful Alicia, and then I will move and do a few free cards for you. Messages, guidance, clarity. Alicia. And if you come in, please be sure that you check me out over on Patreon. I do unique videos over there, very good videos. They're very popular, and they are geared around, depending on the time of year. I had a major accurate year last year around the NFL because I'm a huge football fan. But also I do some very clear and concise predictive energy around entertainers, to which all of my energy videos have been, boom, correct. So you can see some of those over there. Of course, you have to purchase the videos or you can join. But it is a great way to earn, and I definitely make way more money over there than I do here in regards to donations. Now, channel views is different because this channel is bigger, but I would rather, connect with the videos, but it's nice that the channel has started to grow this last couple of years. Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. Okay, wait a minute. General energy for Alicia, please. And remember, as far as my live streams on the YouTube channel, it's always going to be Wednesday. Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. General energy guidance for Alicia, please. General energy guidance for Alicia. Pisces, King of Diamonds. Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. What does Alicia need to hear right now? What are the general energies coming around Alicia? Alicia. Messages, please. The energy of the Nine of Wands. So, you see this kitty cat, you know, not thrilled, not, you know, over the moon. A lot of accomplishments, a lot of things that you have, you know, behind you that you have succeeded. But in front of you, you know, you have some more messes. There's an energy of the energy of things that you're dealing with that, you know, kind of have you on edge, a little bit stressed. But if you notice, just like the things that you have achieved, the wand that is attached to the broom, that is attached to cleaning up the messes and the things you're dealing with now, it's growing too. So it's just like the wands that are behind you that are prosperous. You know, you're working on things that are going to bear fruit. That's the short message. Now, we only have one card right now, and I can see by the way that the kitty cat is holding the broom and the expression on the kitty cat's face that it's kind of like, sometimes it has you tense. You know, the energy is definitely, sometimes, definitely right now it feels tense. You know, tension around what? Around tending to your garden, around paying your bills, around, you know, all the things that you do every day that you show up for. Many times I receive this card and I want to say to people, don't forget to stop and say, hey, you know, good job, good job. You took care of all of those things. Because people like you, Alicia, you get used to just taking care of this, that, you know, multiple things, you know, all at the same time, and taking care of them to their completion, from soup to nuts, and you don't stop and notice, well, that was a big pile of stuff. And this card says stop and notice, and you're doing what you need to, and that's a good thing. There is more money within your grasp. Aces are about things that are within your grasp. You know, they're not really gifts from the universe. The artwork often presents them that way because it's easier for the artwork to do that. They're not gifts from the universe as much as they are gifts from you to yourself for your own hard work. Of course, the universe has its hand in everything. However, this is a note about your achievements, your ability, your skills, the things that you're doing. There is more money for you, and that's good. No, don't ask a free question right now or you'll go to timeout. The Wheel of Fortune is the wheel turning, faith, having faith, trusting and believing. If you are doing things to the best of your ability, this card says that's all you can do. You know, you put in all the effort, all the time, the work that you need to do, and then you have to learn, just like this Seven of Diamonds energy, you have to say, okay, I've done this, that, and this. And now I trust and believe, and I release, and I step back, and I release the energy, and the universe will step in and keep that wheel turning and moving in your direction. As far as sun signs, this card is an earth energy that does connect with a Virgo. This is an offer in regards to something that is new. You see the cup is empty. So this could be a love offer. It could also be a work offer. There's nothing in the cup. It's something new that's crossing your path that, you know, is something you may be working on or someone around you is working on and your teams. But it is something that you are tending to right now. Your karma and fate right now is making changes. You need to make changes. There are things that will necessarily have to happen to move to calmer waters, to get the things that you want around the money and the things that you are trying to accomplish. The energy of being grateful. Okay, this card is a message of, you know, no matter what, you have to be grateful. Even when it seems like everything sucks or you're not getting the responses you want from people that you work with, that you have relationships with, that you are connected with on a daily basis, when they're just not falling in line with the way that you're tending to the garden and the things that you're doing to keep things going, personal, professional, and everything in between. You still have to start every day and affirm your power to be grateful and attract what you need. And no matter how crappy everything is, you affirm your power to attract success and completions. The energy of your intuition. The Ace of Swords is the Excalibur. Listen to your intuition around the necessary changes that you need to make right now in regards to whatever this general energy is connecting with. The unknown variable is the energy of your strength and your power. It can also be a Leo fire sign or any fire sign, because it's a fire sign that the Crimson Cat has around. I do see this as a Leo, but it also could be another fire sign. It's an unknown variable. There could be someone that is a fire sign that specifically could be a Leo, but doesn't have to be. It could be an Aries or a Sagittarius. And there is an unknown variable about something that they are contemplating or they are going to do that connects with you. Final card from this deck is exactly what all of this is about, your security. This is absolutely your security. You know, you have the Four of Spades as your planetary ruling card, and that card connects directly with that. Your security and keeping the things the way that you expect them to be and the way that you want them to be around your life and your family and the things that you value is always, you know, right in front of your vision and your path. It's very important for you. You know, you have your own goals and you are an achiever, but you always include the other little kitties and what your goals and aspirations are. And I know you may say that, no, what I want you, but the ultimate answer for sure, I feel it to my core, is that your ultimate decisions and outcomes will always involve the other little kitties around your cove. Okay. Clarity, clarity, clarity. Okay, Damani, just hang on, dear. I'm focusing in on Alicia right now, but I will gladly speak to you soon. Thank you, Spirit. This is also a message about things that you may be waiting for offers around that still have changes that need to happen. In other words, somebody, you're trying to present something some way and there's still something that needs changed. Thank you, Spirit. But I trust and believe and affirm your power to get that done. Messages, messages. Alicia, Pisces, King of Diamonds, please. Pisces, Pisces. King of Diamonds. Alicia. The King of Pentacles. So this is an earth sign. Somebody that you could be working with or connected with in some way. You may or may not have a history with them. They are showing up as a clarifier for the energy of the Nine of Wands. So they could be the energy of someone that is standing behind you as one of those wands, but they also could be somebody that is in your life that you are proactively cleaning up messes and solving or working with around things that you're trying to accomplish with them. So earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The energy of this, the Eight of Wands. So this is a very good card, a good omen around things picking up, around things that you may be wanting to tend to in regards to money and material and jobs and opportunities. Remember, the Eight of Wands is an energy of things going quicker. And in position 2, it's certainly something that you are, going to be dealing with in the not distant future, like right now. Things this week picking up, the pace picking up. This is the energy of the Ten of Cups. A beautiful energy around the reciprocal love around you and your family and the people that are in your life, a part of your life that, we don't need to discuss who they are, but they love you so deeply and you love them too. The energy of the Two of Pentacles, finding balance. In this deck, the Crow Tarot, for me, the energy of this card connects more with finding balance than it does with waiting on news. For me, this is about balancing love and balancing your need for love and balancing work and balancing your need for whatever it is you're trying to achieve around your life and everybody that is in it, and finding it. Being able to have both and have the infinity balance with that. This is the energy of tension. So this card is telling me that there may be something that you are being offered that's making for tension. And it's also a message that I have to stop and listen for a moment, because I feel that this can be definitely an offer that there's not going to be any winners. There may not be this new opportunity. When the words start to come, or if they already have, you may not feel like it's a winning prospect. You may be saying, it may be that you say, what you're offering really is not going to serve any purpose for me. Let's see. Karma and Fate is the Knight of Swords, the energy of the truth. Searching for the truth. Around the necessary. Okay, hold on. The Strength card again. We have the Strength card again. So this is going to be somebody that's a fire sign. A Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and they are being ungrateful. A fire sign. That's who it is. A fire sign in your life, personally, professionally. The energy of being connecting with the fire sign who needs to connect more with spirit. It's not your necessary, I'm not saying for you to tell them that. I'm just saying that you should know that they are not connecting with positive energy right now, and they're only focusing on what they want and not what they have necessarily. Oh, sorry, somebody's calling, so the phone went blank. So this is the energy of stress, but there's no blood and gore with this stress. It's stress that you have been dealing with. It's ongoing stress. The energy of the Nine of Swords and the unknown variable. So this tells me that you know who, there's some fire sign in your life right now that you have some, either you're dreaming about them or you have some direct stress with them. You could have some tension around work or love or something. They may be being ungrateful and not reciprocal, or the way that they're not appreciating what the dynamics are, or both of you could be that. There's some fire sign energy where there could be definitely tension, and it could definitely be around things that are being offered between you, whether it's professional or personal. Final energy here is, it's absolutely the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands in this particular deck is about, you narrowing your focus. It's very interesting that in this deck, I wasn't really on board with the energy of this card, but I am now. But I just say that this card and the energy of this card is about narrowing your focus, things that are missing in your life. Yes, but it ends with an energy of the crossed wands. And anytime we have something is crossed, it's as if it's blocked in some way. So for me, I do see the energy of, narrowing your focus around what you want, around your home and your family. But there is something that is sort of blocked from you right now. That you're not going to achieve, and it could be, that magnificent true love connection that is, eventually going to cross your path. I'm not saying that it is, but this card comes with an energy of, narrowing your focus, yes, and getting what you want around many things that you're working hard for, but there's still something that is, just behind the blocked energy. All right, so I'm going to throw some destiny now. Do you have any questions? Messages, please. So the energies, everything I just talked about could be connected with an earth sign or a fire sign. Absolutely. Because remember, in position 1, we have the King of Pentacles, which is a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And then we have the energy of Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Messages, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. Give me clarity for Alicia, please. Here. Clarity here. The 10 of Hearts, beautiful social energy. So this tells me that you may have or may be going to meet someone in a social circumstance through work or otherwise that could be an earth sign, or you already have. The 8, this is beautiful. I love this card in position 2 with these other cards. This is about knowing what you want and getting it. The 8 of Clubs comes with this as a clarifier for these two cards about tending to your garden and the energy of things picking up pace. This is the energy of you from a very, very early age, knowing what you want, having a mental picture from an early age. This is what I want in my life. This is how I want it. And you still have that. You're carrying that. And this card is a positive omen about you're going to get that. And I love that it's showing up right out of the gate as an affirmation around you taking care of what you have and around things moving quicker towards that. The energy of this is your card for sure, Alicia. The energy of the 10 of spades, that's the workaholic. You are a worker bee. You are a problem solver, a worker bee. This is the energy in position 3. You show up and you solve problems. And some people get mad about you doing that and being who you are, because you know, definitely know I show up and solve problems. The 10 of diamonds, money, money, money. You will manifest always. I affirm that about you, Alicia. You are a manifester. And not little tiny manifester. It's okay if you were a little tiny manifester, but you're not a little tiny manifester. You are a manifester of bigger things. The King of Clubs. So this is telling me that this could be somebody that is related to you around business and communication, that has some type of an offer, or personal or otherwise, and there's tension connected with it. I don't necessarily see you getting any benefits from this. The King of Clubs is going to stand toe-to-toe to you, but they're definitely not as strong as you. And you can see through, you know, the forest for the trees around something that they may be offering you that you are just not sure if it's going to bring you what you expect from it. Karma and fate. Oh, beautiful. The 4 of clubs. Security. Being as stubborn as you need to be to get what you want. Being able to walk your talk. I see that around you. Now this is going to be interesting, this card that I'm going to get for clarifying the person that's a fire sign that's being ungrateful. Okay, so it's an Ace of Hearts. This could be somebody from your life, from the past, that is was, is, or has been someone that you loved and cared about reciprocally, and they're just not, whether they're a fire sign or not, that they're strong, they're passionate, they definitely cared about you, but they are not being very grateful right now, or maybe they're in a cycle where they're learning some hard lessons about being ungrateful. The Queen of Clubs, that's just a statement about everything you're dealing with. I do have to say to you, you know, right now you could make some enemies if you, you know, if you let your mind focus in on people that are letting you down personally or professionally. With this King and Queen of Clubs, you are smart and strong enough to definitely figure out what's not working and what you don't like, and I encourage you to just let this energy go. If there are people around you personally or professionally that are disappointing you, don't get mad and think you are going to get even. Just let it go, because it's not going to serve you well in the long run. That's your call, that's your path, but I do have to say it because I hear it. Unknown variable is the energy of sacrifice. So the unknown variable is, you know, how much are you going to sacrifice around something that you really want right now? Or how much is someone else going to sacrifice for you around something they want from you or with you or for you? That's the Christ card right there. Last energy, oh gosh, Alicia. You got the 6 of Spades as the last energy. So this is karma and fate. You're going to get just what you give. Absolutely, you're going to get just what you give around it. I'm going to throw a few more, and I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to run through them till I get some messages around where you are and other things, okay? 3 of Hearts. This could be a social circumstance where if I hear a message, I'll stop and say it. Where you may have an opportunity to have a 3-party relationship with someone that is an earth sign. The energy of money going out. the energy of fate around your work and your work ethic. You know, the energy of you always thinking about your finances, good omens. Oh, beautiful. Ace of Diamonds. Wow. Big money. Good money. Smart. Right. Okay, I'll talk in a minute. I'm tired of talking, really. 7 of Spades. All right, hold on. Where are you? Where's Alicia? Wow. Whoever that fire sign is, they're definitely holding things close to their vest. If you have anybody that you know about that's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or otherwise, or anybody that you've had a past relationship that is the energy of the Ace of Hearts, there's something going on with them where they're not telling the whole story. There you are. 4 of Spades with the karma and fate. 6 of Spades. And I do see a lot of travel. There's travel and movement in front of you. And this is also about real estate. And I do feel an energy about, you know, thinking about moving and property and stuff like that around you. King of Spades. Woo! Queen of Diamonds. 9 of Hearts. 4 of Diamonds. 2 of Diamonds. 6 of Diamonds. Where's Alicia? There you are. Position 1. One clarifier. Okay, so you are thinking about money right now. Well, you're always thinking about money and your responsibilities, but you are... so let me just talk about the cards that we got from Destiny for you. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles. That's that earth sign that you may meet some way or already have met, and they're interested in maybe a 3-party relationship. They're definitely somebody that has a great personality, and they're a team player. Very smart energy around you right now. This is the best king in the deck. This is you, the King of Diamonds, and this is your clarifier, the 7 of Diamonds. So you are squeezing a little too tightly around things that you want to happen, absolutely. And I do feel this energy, even if it's a earth, air, water, or fire, somebody that you've had a relationship. I'm connecting with fire, but I do see this Ace of Hearts, and it seems to me that you did have someone around that I energetically connected with that's speaking to me around this. That could be the Ace of Hearts. I don't know who that is. I can't remember, so don't expect me to. But I definitely have a clarifier of things that are going on around their life that they're not sharing with everyone, and they are somebody that you had a past relationship with. Okay, Alicia, I'm going to give you a few... if we receive some tea leaf, and then we're wrapping it up. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask, or you can always email me or write me on the text. What does Alicia need to hear right now? Alicia, messages for Alicia. What does Alicia need to hear right now? What does Alicia need to hear right now, Spirit? Anything? Any messages for Alicia? Be careful. Do not take risks. We'll give one more shuffle and that's it. Messages, messages, messages. Messages, messages, messages. Oh, gee whiz. All right. Someone new is entering your life. Something is leaving your life. So someone new is entering your life and somebody's out. All right, that's it. I don't know if Alicia is still here. She may have had to go. Anyway, Alicia, if you had to go back to work, you can rewind. The video went on and on and on till 1 hour and 40 minutes is where it's ending. Oh. All right, now I'm going to make a list of 3 people for a free reading. And if you want to donate, you can get to the top of that list. I'm not going to do a reading like this, obviously, but I am going to throw a few free cards for some people now. But if you donate, you can get a few extra cards. But if you can't donate, that's okay too. All right? So let me get the decks back in order. Clear, 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 clear. Gee whiz, I almost spent 2 hours on 3 readings. That's too long. That's too long. I shouldn't go that long. Problem is I can't not give you the messages I hear, but you guys get a real value from me. Tell you what. All right, so let's make a list. Clear, clear. I'm a wizard, huh? Watch me disappear. You'll see that pretty soon. Clear, clear, clear. All right, I'm going to use, which deck am I going to use for the free? Which deck, Spirit? Let's use the Crow. I don't know if that's, nah, let's use the Kitty Cat. Maybe we'll use one or the other. Depends on who I'm talking to. Clear, clear, clear. Clear. All right, so if there's anyone here that wants a free reading, type the word free right now, and I'm going to make a list of 3 people. Clear, clear, clear. Yeah, we'll use this for the first one. Clear, 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 clear. What you need to do is type the word free. And then I will start to talk to 3 people. Okay, so Becky Drake. Becky Drake, please tell me your birthday. I don't need the year. I just need the month and the day. February 19th. Nice to meet you, Becky. Please like and subscribe and check me out over on Patreon. Okay, so you are the peacemaker, but you are also a little bit, people perceive you as being a little bit self-centered. Maybe you are a little bit impatient, but you are the peacemaker. You have an energy around you that I connect with that you would rather have everything going smoothly. You don't like, you know, there are people that have a life of peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. That's not you. That's not what you want. You are very disturbed by that kind of a situation. You are either the type of person who pays their bills as soon as you get them, or you never pay your bills at all. And sometimes you feel like you get the short end of the stick around finances. You definitely have an intuitive energy around you. And I would encourage you not to be a procrastinator. Okay, do you have a question? Do you have a question? If you have a question, you can ask it. I don't know. Will you turn that water off, Mark? I forgot to say that. If you have a question, you can ask it right now. Ring the bell for Becky. Becky, Becky, Becky. Do I stay in my job or move on? Let's see. Do I stay in my job or move on? What are the messages for Becky? Oh. Do I stay in my job or move on? I also heard the word cusp, and you are a cusp energy, so Thank you, Spirit. So you could have some other energy of squeezing. Very, very, very. Don't stress. I'm going to say this about you, Becky. You need to trust and believe. When you've done your best around something, you need to understand that you can only do so much, and worrying about it is not going to help. So when you've done your best, you have to step back and say, okay, I did everything I could. And now I trust and believe that the universe is going to help me, and the universe will help you. So Becky wants to energy input around staying or going. Staying or going. So if we are going to ask questions about staying or going, Becky, we would say if we see the energy of the 8 of Cups, that would be a clear message. Time to go. Of course, it's up to you. But if we see the energy of the 7 of Swords, that would be a clear message. This is not worth the trouble. If we see the energy of the 6 of Swords, we probably would say to you, from a general perspective in a free reading, you know, make some necessary changes, but you may need to stay. If we see the energy of the 4 of Wands, your security may be more important than taking a jump or a leap off. Let's see what we get. Messages, 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 please. Finding balance. So you want more balance around your money. The 4 of Wands. This is about your security. You are focused on your security. This may keep you where you are. The Fool. This is a beautiful card that says you may have an opportunity to jump off. Why, Becky? Because for me, position 3 is a big spot. It connects with the Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. It connects with the energy of creating, solving problems, new starts, opportunities. And you have what? A new start, the Fool, an opportunity. So this says to me that if you are seeking balance and more security through money and your pay is what's your main reason that you may be saying, I'm going to leave this job. And you've thrown out some resumes, cast out some messages to people, jobs, places, then you're going to get some type of an opportunity to have a new start. Beautiful. The King of Cups, this card connects with me connecting with you being more watery than air. Now that can fluctuate, and of course for me to figure out who you are exactly, I'd have to have your birth time and a lot more information. We're not doing that, but this can be you, but it can also be another person in your life that's a water sign: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The energy of the 10 of Wands, you have a lot to think about, Becky. The energy of water again. The energy of earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The energy of a Virgo and a Cancer. And be quiet. Listen more, Becky. And the final energy is it looks like you probably will change jobs. There's a death card here. Okay? There's a death card. So I say you probably, when the universe and you are, those are two separate things, remember. The universe will guide and direct you, but you are the one with the free will. So when you guys get on the same page, I hope you do that soon. It looks to me like you probably will change. And it looks to me like you have a great opportunity to do that for all the right reasons. So good luck to you. Nice to meet you today. I hope you'll like and subscribe to my channel and come back sometime. All right, we will do another free reading. Messages, messages, messages. Somebody type the word free and I will give them a free reading. And you better hurry up because if you don't, free. All right. Miss Billy, what's your birthday? The month and the day? May 16th. Interesting. Okay, so you can ask a question. I don't know if we'll answer it, but I will give you a few free cards. You have a lot of lessons around, you worry about having enough. It's not the easiest path for you. You are an earth energy and you have the 3 and the 7 around you. What I have to say to you, Billy, is that whenever you find yourself worrying and having this energy of indecision, I don't know what to do. Should I stay? Should I go? Are they going to stay? Are they going to leave me? Do they love me? Will he love me? Will she love me? Do they love me? If you find yourself in that vicious circle, then you need to speak to your mind and say stop, because that's not what you're meant to be. You are meant to be vibrating in a higher place, and you're meant to be a problem solver. You really are. So on a high vibration, you will solve problems. You will not worry about them. You also have an issue around putting strings on people that you love and care about. Don't do that. It'll cause you more trouble than it's worth. Okay, so what's your question? Connect between me and my father. My kids work out. I don't understand what that is. You want to ask about your father? Loki Joseph. Mark, you left Loki out. Oh, God. What a turd. Mark, hurry up. Sorry about the noise. The connection between me and my father. Okay, I gotta let the dog in. The sun is beating down on him. My husband is deaf as a stump, obviously. Come on, Loki. Oh. Mabel? Mabel? Leave Joshy alone. Oh, Lord. A cat came in that doesn't belong in, but we'll deal with it in a minute. Loki, lay down. Joshy, come over here. All right, let's see. Kids, father, baby daddy. You let the dog out in the beating sun, and I had to get up and let the dog in the middle of my session, which I'm still in, and Joshy got in. So don't be rude to Joshy, but gently pick Joshy up and take her out into the umbrella. She's underneath the leather recliner. Here we go. Will we work out? Will we work out? The energy of the moon. What did you say your birthday was? May. Earth. Do you know anybody that is a water sign? Do not mark irons. Okay, so this is what this is about. Him. There's a lot of tension. You have the 5 of Swords. Okay, so let me just tell you, Miss Billy, that all of your arguments and all of your words, his words, they're not doing anybody any good. There's no winners. The more you argue, the less apt you are to succeed. So take it from me. Pick a lock. Learn how to be quiet. Don't say anything unless you have something nice to say. Or just don't even bother, because this card is a card that says, you know what? I'm going to argue about this. I'm not going to let go of things. I'm going to hang on to them and won't help you. And that could be him. It could be him that's doing this. I'm not saying it's just you. But it takes 2 to tango when this card shows up. The energy of the King of Wands. There could be somebody around you, one of your children, or somebody involved with this situation that's a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Star, an air sign. It's also hope and inspiration. That's a positive. The Ace of Swords, intuition. The Sun. The energy of the 10 of Pentacles, the energy of the 7 of Cups, and the energy of the 7 of Wands. Okay, well, my answer to you is you need to listen to your intuition because you already know the answer about whether he's telling the truth or not. But I do see a lot of other people around. They could be children. They could be other relationships. If you have any children that are Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, their energy's here, and the baby daddy is thinking about them. I have the energy specifically that could be connecting with him around a sun sign that is a Leo, but I also see the energy of hope and inspiration around this relationship, trying to be hopeful and connect with it in a positive way. So I do say to you that I can't give you an answer, but I can tell you arguing about it is not going to help you. And my biggest piece of advice for you, Billy, is to listen to what your intuition says, not what's going on up here, but this in here, because you have the answer. And some people are just not going to connect strongly with monogamous relationships. And I'm going to tell you this, Billy, and you may not like to hear it, but there are people that are born into that path, and that's just the way it is. And you can't not care about them for that. You can still love them, but if it's not something you can deal with and maintain with integrity, then you need to let it go. Okay? That's it. All right, I'm done for the day. I'm tired. 2 hours. Nice to meet you, Billy. I hope I see you again sometime. I've been on 2 hours, and I'll try to be on this weekend and do some more free readings before I get caught up in the donation readings. But I need those donations, so try to donate and you'll get on the list. Take care.